You're listening to the Webcast of Mass Discussion. This is W, along with Patrick McClellan. We discuss life, love, the lack thereof, fun little antics, little goofing, goofs, other stuff. And I forgot what my script's supposed to. What do I say here? Just intro the show and move on. You don't have to say anything else. You don't have to do the whole thing where you pretend like people are coming into your house and you're being a good host, because that's really annoying. Okay, fine. Webcast of Mass Discussion. Don't come on in or kick your shoes off or put your coat up or anything fun like that. Just listen in your car or at your cubicle. Not in my cozy sitting room with a fire going and all your friends and a nice cocktail and some good snacks, charcuterie board or whatever. Whatever your cold, still environment you're listening in, make sure it's that. Perfect, W. That's perfect. Moron. Yeah, I've got more on my comfy place to listen. Come on in, stay a while. No, everybody needs to bow their head. Jeff, bow your head. W, we're not doing a pagan prayer. You're not a pagan. Is it? Everybody bow your head. You better not look in the eye of the mother and all of the litany of other deities. They're all surrounding us. Oh, great goddess, bless this day. Keep me safe and whole. Oh, great goddess, bless my path. Help me to act on the wisdom. Oh, great goddess, bless my family, all life on this earth. Oh, goddess mother, you are the mystery of the night. Your radiant shine is the day. Infinite realms cascade within you. Abundance is your essence of being. Blessings flow from you limitlessly. Your universe is harmony, and tension is balance. Within each of us, you are alive. And I don't think I'm supposed to say amen on these. I don't fucking. Sorry. Did you just cuss it when I'm trying to talk to the Mother Goddess? Mother Goddess, I'll tell on you. We're almost done here. Hefe, keep that head down. Don't be sacrilegious. This is it's a peaceful time. You are the cauldron of wisdom from which inspiration flows. You are the broad earth which gives birth to all life. You are the circling moon, ruling the tides of oceans and women. You are the endless night sky, filled with numberless stars. You are a grove of birch trees, shining in the forest deeps. You are the mother of us all, and we look to you in wonder and awe. Oh, that rhymed. I like that. Hell yeah. What the fuck is this? We gotta pray to Ra real quick. We're not praying to Ra real quick. Hail to thee, Amun-Ra, Lord of the thrones of the earth, which the oldest existence, ancient of heaven, support of all things, chief of the gods, Lord of truth, Father of the gods, maker of men, and beasts and herbs, maker of all things, deliverer of the sufferer and oppressed, judging the poor. Hey, you really shouldn't judge the poor. You probably shouldn't talk trash to Ra in the middle of his prayer. True. Ra, my bad. Thou art the one, maker of all that is. The one, the only one, maker of God. Dude, you sound like... Stop this. You sound like you fucking Vigo. I actually have a cousin from Carpathia. You don't have a cousin from Carpathia? Yeah. His name's actually Vigo. I know. W, we talked about the lying. And when it's blatant and like that, it's just disrespectful. Like, that is funny that you would just immediately say that your cousin from Carpathia is named Vigo. Yeah, he had a nickname too. What was his nickname? The Scourge of Carpathia. The Sorrow of Moldavia. Yeah. Yeah, he was a Prince of Pain. He was always just actually very similar to Vigo. He always was sitting on throne of skulls and blood and a river of kingdom of pain or whatever. So yeah, Vigo was sick as hell.
So what happened to your cousin Vigo?
Oh, he's good. He lives in Long Island. Has a little pizza place. He's been trying to go viral and get that barstool guy over there. You know the barstool guy that eats the pizza?
Yes. I know the barstool guy that eats the pizza.
Yeah, well, Vigo's trying to get him over to his spot and try one of his famous pies.
His famous pies?
Yeah, from that throne of blood and pain and castle of pain or whatever. Yeah, it really led him to an enlightening and miracle type situation in the kitchen, and now he's saved, and that's how I became pagan.
W, this is such. I mean, wow. You're not pagan. I was impressive that you were able to. Were you reading off? Did you have like somebody Julio bring in a teleprompter? How did you memorize those?
I just have Mother Goddess in spirit within me and surrounding me at all times.
No, I would like to know how you pulled that off, because that I will say that was impressive. Except the only thing I would say is that Ra is going to be none too pleased that you let me interrupt his prayer and how disrespectful you were. You didn't even.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even get to bless all the creatures from every land and the depths of the sea. And yeah, you're right. He's gonna be pissed that I didn't talk about the sleepless when all others sleep and the adoration to thee.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's just part of the raw prairies, and you wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even get a chance. I skipped over offering too.
What were you gonna offer?
Hey, just a simple thanks. Sometimes that's all you got to do. These deities will help you celebrate your meat.
Celebrate your meat.
Yeah, it's one of the offerings. It's called celebrating meat. Hail, hail! The hunt is ended, and meat is on the table. We honor the deer who feeds us tonight. May his spirit live within us. And you're supposed to change it to whatever animal. So, all right. We honor the Chick-fil-A.
Well, it's gonna be chicken.
We honor the chicken. We honor chickens. For my delicious chicken sandwich, no pickles. And waffle fries. What kind of animal is a waffle fry?
I think that might be octopus or eel, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's eel. Yeah, those eel. I hate them as animals, but they are delicious.
W, it's a potato. It's a French fry.
Oh yeah. There's something. I told you the shapes. I thought I had a grasp of my shapes, but those waffle fries. I'm just like, is that a fry? What is it? A tic-tac-toe board? What is it? Is it a waffle? I tried to put the syrup on it, and I was like, oh, Laura yelled at me, slapped my hand, and reprimanded me. And I got in trouble in Chick-fil-A. And I said, it'd be my pleasure to tell you to shut the hell up, Laura. And then everybody looked at me, and then I started blushing. And then,
yeah, what happened after that?
Yeah, a few months of silent treatment, and I had to sleep in the garage again.
You got to sleep in the garage again? Told you that. You know that is abuse.
What would you say about a fuse? A fuse? Gary Busey? Gary Busey? Where's Gary? That's my dog.
Yeah, I remember last episode when you said the end is nigh. It might be. You can't hear. You're back to sleeping in the garage. You're a pagan. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Yeah, honestly, your life's gonna really be cut short because you didn't pay your respect to Osiris and the rest of the Egyptian deities. I mean, what? And then what is Isis gonna think about this?
You talking about the goddess or the group?
Well, both. What do you think? Both. Well, what is?
Well, yeah, the group's not gonna like anything I'm doing. I'm not their favorite hombre, if you catch my drift.
They should like you. You really helped them out. You really gave them a jump start that they needed. You were kind of a founding father.
Yeah, you're right. I kind of am.
Yeah, they should have those like Big portraits of Saddam. They should have, and statues. They should have a bunch of those of you, and then they can topple you, and you can come out of a cave and look like an idiot.
Well, at least I'd be in charge. Something you wouldn't know anything about. That would be my second post. Well, third, I mean, you had Texas. I had the Texas Rangers.
The Texas Rangers don't count as anything.
Okay, yeah, all right. I had the state of Texas, which is technically a country. I learned that at Six Flags. I wanted to watch that old guy dance. Remember Six Flags?
Yeah, it's Six Flags still exists.
Yeah, you know what I called it when
What? No, I do know what you call it.
Six Fags.
W.
I was talking about cigarettes. I'm British. Oi, bruv. Oi, I'm talking about cigarettes in it. It's me. I'm British, mate. Oi. Me fish is slimmery. And me chips are rancid. Where's the queen for my... I need more me fish in me belly.
Okay, W.
All right, yeah, my bad.
And no more slurs on this episode?
I can't promise that. I think a couple of my pagan evocations have some slurs in it.
Why would they have slurs in it?
Pagans can be hateful.
I don't think that's true. It's all about... I thought it was all about being like lords of warmth and keeper of the greens and size, and like there's like tree fairies or whatever.
Is that just a gay guy in the forest?
See, you're being hateful again. It's Pride Month.
All my best jokes always happen in Pride Month, and it makes me look like a fool.
Well, I wonder
how do you think ISIS... Well, ISIS would throw anybody gay off a roof.
No, I'm talking about the goddess.
Oh, she'd probably get it on with them. I think she was a horny lady.
The great goddess Isis is a horny lady. The lady of the stars. The giver of life. You're calling her a whore? Yeah, Ra, you better come get your boy.
Ra, don't come get your... Ra, Better Rod. Ra. You have the right to remain silent.
Are you Mirandizing yourself?
Please don't bring up Sex and the City around me. Miranda really was just a wet blanket, wasn't she? And that Carrie, people act like she was like the protagonist. No, I don't think so. She was a chaos. She was a narcissist. She was abusive. She was selfish. She was manipulative. Ruined that sweetheart Aiden. Aiden's down there building furniture. He's like, hey, you want an apothecary table? Here's a... Oh, you like that place, Restoration Hardware or West Elm? Yeah, I can build all those very easily. Here's some end tables. Yeah, here's a very rustic but modern still coffee table. Yeah, here's some built-in cabinets. It's me, Aiden. No, I don't need much. In fact, you can walk all over me for just... Oh, you've invited your ex-boyfriend to come get drunk on my land for no reason? The guy you cheated on me with? Yeah, Carrie's got to go. And then there was the old slut that's just always, she's so retarded that all she can make is dick jokes. So, I mean, Lord forbid somebody says come or go around her. She's like, yeah, I can go for some sex. What time are y'all going to come? Oh, I'm going to come multiple times later on with my questionable, my barely legal boy toy. Because I can only speak in dick jokes. And then there's that Puritan, and God knows what she's up to. She's hot as hell, though. She's always wearing those outfits.
W. I think Raw would be very upset about all of that as well.
I'm a big Sex and the City hound. I'm a Sex and the City kitty. That's what they call fans of the show. The Sex and the City kitties.
Nobody's ever said that.
All right, I did make that one up, but it did rhyme at least. It did have a nice flow to it.
Yeah, it did have a nice flow to it.
Anyway, yeah. So I'm pagan, and
Are you? You're not gonna put that on. You're not just gonna seriously put that on your head, are you? He's got like a crown of like a thorn type weird yellow. Sorry, my allergies are bad. I've got some drainage, so my apologies for that. But it won't stop me from ridiculing the Yellow King over here. Fucking Carcosa over here.
Hey, you better watch out. You'll get a pedophile sneak up on you. You'll have Matthew McConaughey saying, all right, in a storage unit in no time.
Yeah, that's the show True Detective.
Yeah, but Carcosa, there's nothing false about that. That is true. It's very scary. Those are the kind of religions that really scare me.
I mean, that's literally what paganism is. That's you're Carcosa. You're the Yellow King.
No, the Yellow King's Asian.
W.
Oh, do you think his name's actually Law, and it's just an Asian guy said it and it's Ra?
It's a W. What the fuck, dude? No, I don't.
All right, just asking. Who's the Yellow King?
That's Carcosa, which is paganism.
You know what? I'd rather free. I'm pagan. I'm more of a freegan.
You're a freeloader? What are you taking from the? You expecting government handouts?
No, I'd never. No way. Absolutely not. It was just a fun joke because it's pay. So it's like I'm a big refund again.
Yeah, good, pretty good. The freegan was a better joke.
Yeah, well, I'm freaking tired of you fucking giving me lip. Yes, I'm a pagan. Yes, I'm going to wear my Carcosa hat. Yeah, I'm Yellow King, and I'm going to have the pedophiles have their way with you.
Why do you have no pedophiles?
I just assume that usually if you're a Yellow King, if you're in a position like a Yellow King, you usually get a whole army of them at your disposal.
You wouldn't just have them locked away or killed?
No, I have a loyal army of. Got the diddler riddlers? No way. I have them do my bidding. Just make sure they don't get laid.
Oh God, W, you're terrible, Yellow King.
I'm the Hello King.
You're the Hello King?
Yeah.
Why are you the Hello King?
I like that. I like Lionel Richie and I like Adele. Hello from the other side. And then what's Lionel Richie? He's always he's a Commodore. He's a hello. Is it me or something? Man, my memory is going out. The end is nigh.
Yeah, hope Raw shows up and puts you out of your misery.
Yeah, I'd be very grateful for such a transcendent experience. That would be a blessing.
All right, Hello King. So I mean, what's the point of that? The thorn crown.
Are you looking at it? It's sick as hell.
Who even made that?
Yeah, that's a good question. It kind of showed up, kind of like one of those, like the Blair Witch stuff.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have touched that. I don't think. Yeah, anytime that you get some of those tree witches with their stick stuff, yeah, that might be very dangerous.
Well, the Hello King says goodbye to danger. It says hello to safety. Pedophiles, get ready. Be on alert.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just practicing. They should be at my disposal though. Can we get the pedophiles some walkie-talkies?
I don't know if there are pedophiles.
There's got to be. We need to get. There needs to be a smoother transition of power.
Yeah, what are you gonna get? You're gonna get sworn in on your tree stump?
Actually, yeah, that's exactly what happens. I've got to meet the cosmic mother and suckle from thy breast of everlasting light or something like that.
Is that true? So you a very old man is gonna suck on a cosmic breast?
You goddamn right. Space tits, you kidding me? Waited my whole life for this. Laura can't say anything either because I'm gonna get. Hello King won't allow it. You hear that, Laura? I'll suck all the space tits I want. Eat some Mars muff.
Well, I don't think there's anything about Mars muff.
Give some alien gash.
Dude, Laura can be upset about this. That's just so disrespectful.
I'm the Hello King. And I don't got anything clever to say. I would have said something, a cool nickname, but I froze. Yeah, this pagan life is really it's really got me in shape. I could feel my abs.
What do you mean you can feel your abs?
Well, I just say if I clench they're there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this army of pedophiles for some reason.
Why?
Because I can be like, hey, pedophiles, get him. And then they descend upon thee, surround you like hyenas. Like child porn loving hyenas. Just howling in the night. They got terabytes of CP, and they're howling and they're biting you and they're hyenas as well. So yeah,
it's a pretty terrifying creature.
Yeah, you telling me? Yeah, they'd really be. It'd be such a good thing if they weren't just so horny for sex with children.
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah, because if you're checking all the boxes before you get to that, it's like, oh man, I kind of liked them. Then that really instantly really ruins the whole list.
Yeah, that's happened to you before.
What are you talking about?
Well, if I recall, you were pretty pumped on Hitler until you finally learned about the Holocaust.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did captivate me a little bit. I just liked how he was just on drugs screaming. I thought it was hilarious. I mean, that was pretty much all it was. And he had German shepherds. That's about it. I couldn't understand. He was just screaming. I wonder if a privilege of being a Yellow King, if I get to talk to the deceased.
Well, if that even was the case, which it's obviously not, because that's not possible, you would want to talk to Hitler?
I don't know. Let's just maybe just get his side of it.
I mean, that's definitely something a Yellow King would probably be interested in doing.
I mean, not obviously he's bad. He's not. Honestly, he's quite the rascal. So Hitler, he's at it again. Oh no. I'd be like, hey, Dolphy, come here. I'm the Yellow King, you hear me? You can't be eradicating entire groups of people. And you can't do drugs and try to Holocaust people. Dolphy, come here. Look at me in the eye. Shave that mustache. Stand up straight. You're not. I'm the new Yellow King. You can't Holocaust even if you're in the afterlife. You better be inclusive. But keep up with that art. I see some talent there, and there's something definitely. Just stick with it.
I'm glad that you helped the hypothetical situation of you talking to the ghost of Hitler and shaping him up.
See how stern I was with him? Like you're not gonna come into the spirit world and the spirit realm and start holocausting. Hitler. Yeah, call him Dolphy.
It sounds like you're pretty close with him.
No. It's a tactic I use to make people think I'm close with him. Like, oh, I got a nickname. We're cool. Then I'm like, I'm the Yellow King, buddy. You better stop holocausting. Hey, Hey, look at me. Look at me in the eye. You trying to eradicate an entire group of people? And is that group of people the Jews? Did you tell your population that they slept upside down like bats? Hey, Dolphy, look at me. Did you say they gather coins like goblins? That was you. I thought so. It's not gonna fly around here, buddy. The Jews rule. They got those little twisty things on their hair, and they're cool as hell. I mean, usually the worst thing about them is just usually they're whining to their mother, and their mother is about a stomachache or something. They're too sensitive to milk or something. And that's who you're trying to get rid of? Pathetic, Dolphy. Going to the war with the world. Trying to talk to the devil. Well, you met him. It's me, the Yellow King, and we're gonna get you into shape. Having you respecting people. Get back to painting. This is what Lord did with me, and it worked. I had to paint thousands and upon thousands of dead United States soldiers that were killed in the Middle East as my penance. Now it's your turn, Dolphy. Paint me something. You can go dark if you go Goya with it. Whatever inspiration takes you. No, you can't paint a Holocaust. Get a new canvas. Get him a new canvas. No swastikas either. I know it's cool as hell. Dolphy, I know. Look, between you and me, as the Yellow King, I'm trying to get it reinstated, but not as a Nazi thing, like something else different. W, I'm right here, number one, and this is not a real conversation that's happening. You're not really talking to him. You're daydreaming out loud again. Yeah, that's always embarrassing when that happens, huh? Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing that you're talking to the ghost of Hitler, trying to get him to stop painting the Holocaust in the afterlife. Hey, at least I'm got him in the right direction. Maybe that'll reach him. Maybe I'm like one of those Hollywood mediums. It's part of my powers here as a Yellow King. And one thing they don't tell you is that this crown of thorns has thorns on it and it pokes you. Well, yeah, it has thorns on it. Looks pretty sick as hell, though, huh? Yeah, it does look pretty sick as hell. I will give you that. I mean, you still look as ridiculous as possible in a polo shirt and a clearly Blair Witch cursed, some sort of... Yeah, there's no way that's for you to put on your head, or... that'll backfire for sure. Excuse me, everybody bow your heads. I know this is annoying. It's different from what we're used to. But things are going to change around here with the Yellow King in charge. Patrick, you're going to particularly not like this very much.
Well, and why is that?
This is a prayer to Anubis. Anubis, mighty Anubis. The Yellow King has entered the gates to your realm, and we ask that you deem him worthy. His spirit is a brave one, and his soul is an honorable one. Anubis, mighty Anubis. As you take his measure and weigh his heart as he stands before you, know that he was loved by many. You can do this prayer for Hitler. Yeah, I think I will, actually. Hey, Anubis, we're starting over. Hey, you jackal-headed idiot, come here.
Yeah, Anubis isn't going to like that.
Yeah, well, he's a dog, so he's the head of a dog, so he's going to have to listen. Sit, Anubis, sit. Mighty Anubis. Hitler is a...
Yeah, you can't do it.
Hitler has entered the gates to your realm. We ask that you deem him worthy. His spirit is a brave one, and his soul is it's not quite honorable, but he's trying to get there. Anubis, mighty Anubis, as you take his measure and weigh his heart as he stands before you, know that he was loved by many, hated by much, much more, and will be remembered by all. Yeah, that's the truth. Anubis, welcome Hitler, and deem him worthy of entrance, that he may walk through your realm and be under your protection for all eternity. Anubis, mighty Anubis, watch over Hitler as he bows before you. Hitler, you better bow. Yeah, I know he's got the head of a dog. Yeah, he never has a shirt on. Yeah, welcome to his realm. That's where you got to go now. Remember, and you better not try to Holocaust there either. Anubis, don't let him Holocaust anything. You want a treat?
Why do you always try to give Anubis a treat?
He's the head of a dog. Why wouldn't I?
All right, fair enough. Well, okay, yeah, that did greatly upset me that you just prayed to Anubis to give Hitler a pass into Anubis's realm.
I said no holocausts. Because, I mean, from what I've gathered, wherever he goes, he's hell-bent on trying to do another Holocaust.
Yeah, I guess. He's Hitler. He's pretty bad. We all know he's bad.
You know he's bad. He's bad. He's Hitler. Is that a good song?
No, it was not.
All right. I'm the Yellow King. You gotta respect me.
Well, you're not the Yellow King. I called you that as a joke. You're not. It's not a real title, but you've somehow run with it. Yeah, it's a fake thing on a HBO show. You're not. You don't have any power. You don't have a title. You're wearing some cursed witch thing that they made out of sticks. It might just be intertwined sticks from the storm the other night, and it just happened to look like a crown. It's just a bunch of sticks, and it's nothing at all. But the Yellow King holds literally no power whatsoever.
Pedophiles, get him. When my pedophiles sick you, you're gonna rue the day.
You always say I'm gonna rue the day. Rob, will you take this Yellow King away from me? Goddess Isis, and also the terrorist group ISIS. May you take the Yellow King, a.k.a. Dubs.
Hey, don't call me that. It's disrespectful.
All you could say was that your name was Dubs and it was spelled with a Z. And now that I call you that, and you're...
Ever since I got a taste of the throne, now I want to play the Game of Thrones. Somebody find that. Tell that midget I want to make a deal.
W. Fuck, man.
Yeah, the little tiny one that has a weird accent that it doesn't sound like it's from anywhere, and it really bothers me. It's like, where's that accent from? I hate it.
Well, that sounds like you're... No, I'm not even going to say it. Oh, man. All right, we're going to take our first break. I need one. You're wearing me out this episode. My allergies are killing me. And you've definitely invoked some sort of curse from all of your prayers to random deities. And you should probably open some sort of spiritual portal, and it's gonna be just a mess to deal with. Or Hitler's trying to Holocaust the spirits in my realm or something. There's no telling, but yeah, fix it, Yellow King.
Do my best. First, I'm trying to take a nap.
We don't have much time. We got to knock the rest of this episode out.
We can make it a two-parter. Because I think I got to do some more of my pagan rituals as well.
What kind of pagan rituals do you need to do?
I mean, there's a ton of them. It just depends what, it just depends. Yeah, I mean, contemporary pagan rituals are typically geared towards facilitating altered states of awareness or shifted mindsets, you know? In order to induce such altered states of consciousness, pagans usually utilize elements of drumming, visualization, chanting, singing, dancing, meditation, some sort of elixir.
I think what you're doing is very evil.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you a very spooky tale. I was once inside an ancient pagan ritual that makes men become monsters. A mysterious ancient tradition takes place each year in Mamoiada, a small village tucked into the middle of the wild in mountainous Sardinia. On the day of St. Anthony, the saint protector of animals and fire, the men of the village transform to become mamutons and isohadores, complementing one another like yin is to yang, mamatones echo the darkness, while isohadores rope in the light. Bonfires roar across not only the village, but all of Sardinia, in observance of the holiday. It's one of the most popular festival days in the country. So this is meant to banish the cold chill of winter in exchange for the sweeter invitation of spring. It is on that day that the villagers of Mamoada share their uniquely haunting procession of song, dance, and solemnity.
You can't say that?
Solemnity. Solemnity. I'm moving on. The stars of the show, the Mamotones, represent the inhabitants of the kingdom of the dead, as well as the shepherd's strong connection between man and the beasts. They don anthropomorphic, grotesque masks created by the local artisans. Usually they're accentuated by jutting features and slick black paint. Yeah. Heavy copper cowbells sewn onto the thick straps that leather hang tightly.
How are you reading this? Do you have a teleprompter? I'm trying to. I really do want answers. How are you? You're clearly reading this. You don't. This is not a story that you know, and you've never spoke that well in your life. So I know there's no way. Did you get the chip? And do you have like the thing on your eyes? Do you have a guy from that one Christmas movie with that scumbag that is in love with his best friend's girl?
Oh yeah, I hate that guy. The guy with the signs? Yeah, what a dickhead. Now I was in the middle of my scary tale, and now you've upset me.
I can't even think of the name of that stupid ass movie.
Yeah, it's one that's like 12 Days of Christmas or something.
Yeah, it's 12 Days. No, it's Love Actually.
Well, actually, hate is what I'm out after.
Yeah, I can see that with your scary monster tail and your anthropomorphic masks.
Thin hoods of fabric drape over their heads. Darkly colored sheep pelts hide their shoulders, backs, and torsos. Now, in contrast, the Isohadores parade around in red tunics, black bandoliers, a bell-adorned sash hanging across their bodies, looking pretty sexy.
I don't know if that's the case.
Now, the procession typically begins in front of the largest church in the village, and led by an Isohadore, 12 mamatones begin their solemn, rhythmic pace forward, lurching. You rang. You rang.
Yeah, it's still a decent lurch. You can do one impression.
Told you. Now, these guys, they don't pay the public any attention while they're doing this. Because the lively Isohadores, they're usually twirling thin reed ropes and see, they'll catch young women in the crowd. Okay, and they do this until all of the bonfires are out. And that's pretty much it.
I thought they turned into some sort of monsters.
Oh no, it's all yeah. It's a metaphor. They don't really do it. You idiot. You thought that was they thought that was real. God, you're so stupid. You know what? I'm gonna have to call on Wiro, who's the evil god of Maori mythology, Rangi and Papa. Get Lilith maybe in here. Maybe Apophis. I'm a big Apophis hound.
You Apophis?
Yeah, that's the evil god of chaos. Pretty sick name. Might get Lamash 2 up in here. Maybe get Lamash 3 of them. I don't know, 2 or 3. But yeah, Apophis. But if you like chaos, then you're gonna like Apophis.
Well, I hate chaos. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like Apophis.
Pop this pussy.
W, you're being nasty this episode. So who's the first one you said?
Oh, you're talking about Wiro? Sounds like a magician's name. Yeah, but that's not funny. You shouldn't. Wiro is pretty much the embodiment of darkness and evil. So, yeah, I'd tread lightly if you're gonna disparage his name. Yeah, people always get his mixed up. They think evil god Wiro. He gets confused with a hero who has the same name because there's a Wiro the Voyager. It's like, nope, sorry, I'm the bad one. I'm the evil one. Oh, yeah, let's get Hitler back in here and learn about Lilith, the female demon of Jewish folklore. It's a Jew demon. That's not what it... She's not a Jew demon. She's just from Jewish folklore. Idiot. Oh. Yeah, she's not a real big fan of men. Yeah, there's a bunch of Liliths on TikTok every day making toxic videos.
Okay, W. Why don't you start making... Maybe the Yellow King needs to have a new TikTok page.
Yeah, maybe the Yellow King does. I might have to do that. Learn some dances.
Yeah, the Yellow King's going to learn some dances, spread some chaos. All right, let's wrap this up. You need to pray to Apophis before we get out of here?
Yeah, I will. The sky's cloudy, but the earth is dried. Everyone dies through famine on this sandbank of Apophis. Hell yeah. Apophis. One without its eyes is this snake. Without its nose and without its ears, it breathes its screaming. It lives on its own shouting. Oh, that's scary as hell. That's from the Book of the Gates. That's some scary passages right there. Apophis don't play. He was perhaps the only Egyptian god to be all-powerful. And he had a full army of demons.
It's kind of like you with the pedophiles. You're kind of the Apophis of the... instead of demons, you get pedophiles. Who are too horny to even function.
Yeah, we got to figure out how to channel that for
W. No, we're not channeling pedophiles' horniness for... Never mind. But see, you were talking about... You all was hyping up Ra, but I'm pretty sure... Isn't Apophis the archenemy of the Ra? And every time Ra tried to sail on his barge to the underworld, Apophis would try to attack him.
Yeah, I've told you, he's all about chaos. He's bad. He's a bad hombre. You know what he is? A pretty sick nickname. He's the eater of souls. Because he likes to feed on both the living and the dead. So this prompted the need for spells to be buried with the deceased. You had to protect him because if you forgot to do that prayer, then guess who's... It's lunchtime for Apophis. He's snacking. Apophis and his demons just ready to munch on all the dead. So yeah, shout to... No, you're not shouting on Apophis. I need to get me an amulet.
Yeah, you do need an amulet. But first, we need to maybe get some sage and get that your cursed witch thing that was clearly put there to either clearly curse you or you shouldn't have touched it and disturbed it from where it was.
Yeah, I got a pounding headache and does this crown look like it's starting to glow, like a reddish hue a little bit?
Actually, yeah, it kind of does. Is it hot?
Yeah, it's hot as hell, literally.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna start listening to you about these witch things. I should have thought of that. I'm so excited to be the Yellow King, I couldn't really think about anything else.
Well, Yellow King, looks like your reign is coming to an end. We're gonna end this episode, and clearly you'll have forgotten all about this by the next episode, and you'll be on to some other retarded thing.
No, I think paganism it fills my whole spirit.
Well, I think maybe I think you're thinking you're being a little bit like Apophis right now. You need to kind of reel it in.
Pedophiles, get him.
This has been Webcast and Mass Discussions. My deepest apologies for this.
My thanks. And if you want to, oh yeah, what about the emails?
Oh yeah, if you want to, we're gonna. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that on my other podcast.
God, you're just getting all the good ideas.
Nobody wants advice from you. Yeah, check out my my solo podcast. Does anyone else? It's on the same feed, so if you're listening to this, you probably have checked that out. But I'm still gonna say that anyway. You got anything to promote, Dubs?
Yeah. Don't, whether you're alive or you're dead, don't try not to, no holocausts. That's the rule for not just Hitler. It's for everybody. So no holocausts, okay? And don't let, and make sure to do that prayer so you don't get your soul eaten by Apophis or his demons. All right.
All right. We'll see you next time.